Dude, I was looking up fisting videos and it was amazing.
And that's how the video starts. Boom, let's go.
2 minutes. Eternity in an hour. It's almost impossible, of course, as all the patients say, to describe it. Trying to tell people what it is.
If you could live in any TV show world, what would it be?
Well, since I've been watching this series, like, I just finished watching an episode, I would like to live in the world of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. That just seems like some crazy stuff going on.
I can dig it.
Doesn't matter what kind of TV show.
No, just any TV show world. So just any fantasy. So
Transformers.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
What about you, Nate?
I don't know, I'm still thinking.
Well, Nate's totally gonna go with Bible Black.
Oh my god.
I'd have to say... I guess the Flintstones.
That's a solid ass answer.
Okay.
If I'm being honest.
Life is simple. People are goofy.
I would like,
I mean, that's
as
really
crazy as it is, I would like to live in Wonderland. I think that would be dope. So that's where you can.
Quite the acid
That's where
trip.
you can find me, is in Wonderland. The poster of this said that they would like to live in the supernatural world and would love to hunt monsters all day. I personally would not go for that.
Until they
Yeah,
die.
right. It's a little too much.
Until you die.
So they can have that.
It's all fun and
Basically-
games until you get your heart ripped out.
I just want to cuddle with a girl and watch Hey Arnold.
Honestly, I was never a fan of Hey Arnold, so I don't connect
Get the
with
fuck out of
one,
this
sorry.
video. I'm kidding. Just
Well, that was all, folks. I'll see you later.
nah. Hey Arnold was pretty
Oh.
good in my opinion.
Enjoy the video.
Just leave.
Yeah, it was good for its time. But yeah, I'd be down watching it with my girl.
There you go. What about you, Nate? Would you be down?
Yeah, I'd watch it with Terry.
Hey, I'm back.
Yeah.
Just
Still-
remember, Nate,
still
I'm the
talking
one
about
that
Hey
does the
Arnold?
top.
Snap.
The top of what?
You.
Oh.
There is literally no reason for the alphabet to be in the order that it is. And one of the comments on there was, "Don't do this to me, dude.
Just don't.
Just don't do that. I can't handle it. My brain can't handle it." So, but also it is sort of like a
Well, he's
thing to think about, you know? There isn't really any particular reason as to why it is in the order that it is in. So, let that sit with
Or
me.
because it flows more smoothly when you say it, when you speak the alphabet.
Possibly. I'm thinking about having my wedding at Taco Bell.
No. You know what?
That's
I've
beautiful.
seen people do at McDonald's.
Cost efficient,
So.
and it's a very American thing to do.
And
I
hell, food
fucking love
is
America,
just-
dude. God damn.
So I'm hearing like 2
I
yays
would
and an
never
A.
Taco Bell's
marry
great.
my girl at Taco
You wouldn't
Bell.
marry your girl at Taco Bell? Dude, honestly, like if I wouldn't
man.
marry in a Taco Bell, but I would definitely propose in a Taco Bell. You know, you just put it in a taco. Like put the ring in a taco, not my dick.
Well, you have the
Shit.
mild sauce packet that says "Marry me."
Exactly. See? Boom. That's all you gotta do.
That could work.
I don't cuss. Not because I'm not honest of myself, but because a person should have a system of self-discipline.
Well, I ain't wrong.
Yeah. Honestly, good for him. Yeah. Whatever. It's his choice. I don't have an issue with that because myself, I tone it down a lot. I used to swear like a sailor, but now I swear occasionally.
Well,
Yeah, I had to tone it down a lot.
my thing
too.
is just that this person is just assuming that if you do cuss, you just don't have self-discipline. And I disagree with that full-heartedly. You know, I believe that there is a time
Yeah.
and a
Well,
place
he's-
for
he's
cussing.
a-
You know, and you can do it kind of
yeah,
whenever.
It's a
I know how
form
not
of
to.
discipline.
It's just that more often than not, I don't really give a shit. So I'll do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it just depends on, for me, it depends on the surroundings. Like, if I'm at school, I'm not going to be like, hey, teacher, what the fuck is the homework, man?
Right, yeah, no,
You know?
exactly.
Yeah.
But I do like their name on here. Their
But,
name on here is Stop Male Genital Mutilation, and I can agree with that. So,
Yeah.
I think we all
Yeah.
can.
But, I mean, for me, I curse quite a bit. You know, I'm at home and shit. It's just because I grew up around people who cursed a lot, and it just kind of rubbed off on me, I guess.
Amen.
But, I mean, if I'm out and about, then, and if I'm in, like at school, or just a specific place, you know, I'm not gonna curse a lot. Like, I know when to not curse.
right. And that's my point. So, like, I'm not mad at that person. I'm like, fuckity fuck you, like one of the comments on here kind of thing. But, I mean, I do just feel that it's sort of an ignorant take on it. But that's all I'll say about the subject. We can move right along. My best friend was drinking out of a bottle that I peed in. However, I was too embarrassed to tell them, so I let them drink it, and they never found out.
You're a shitty friend.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's like, do you, like, at that point, he's like, hey, don't, like, how do you approach that? It's like, if you tell him,
You
he's
just
gonna
tell
beat your
him.
ass.
Like, if there's, with something like that, there's really no other way to approach it. Be like, hey, I pissed in this bottle that you're drinking.
Like, don't touch that bottle. That's why.
But what if he wasn't in the room? We don't know the situation. What if he was in the room, he went to go piss again, or went to go get a drink, comes back, and his friend's like halfway through the bottle, and you can be like, oh
Well,
yeah,
you,
that whole thing
you
was
stop
So hold
them.
on.
You know,
This
if
whole
your-
thing raises
like, your
questions.
friend trusts
Yeah,
you.
true. I mean, I see both sides, but this whole situation raises questions for me. First off,
Yeah.
why did you pee in the bottle in the first place? Secondly, why is it still there?
Yeah, peed
Was
in
there
bottles.
still pee in the bottle? Like, did you pee in this bottle, then clean it? And then, if so, it's like, I mean, if you cleaned it well enough, it's not really a huge
Yeah.
deal if you peed in it, right? Because, I mean, it's clean. It's still kind of gross, but, eh,
Like, if I-
sterile anyways.
you know.
like, okay, I got a situation for you. It's like, if I go to Micah's place, and I go to, like, you know, I'm eating something, and I'm like filthy, and I'm like, oh, I need to wipe this off, and I grab one of like Micah's cum rags or something. I go to wipe off all the, you know, whatever off of me, and it's like I'm just sliding all over my mouth. Does Micah go like, oh hey dude, by the way, I just did not rag? Me
Yeah.
personally, I don't want him to tell me. Like, if I never know and he never tells me, then we're cool. If he tells me, I don't know, I feel a little different towards him.
I don't know. I feel like you should be honest with your friends.
Personally, see, I see that point too.
Yeah.
Like,
You know, when it comes to something
it's
like
like
that.
ignorance is bliss, but at the same time, like if I was in that situation and I started to go wipe my face with something that you had nutted in, I'd want you to try and stop me. And if I did touch my, like, I could
And
go
besides,
wash
you're
my
gonna
face.
fucking notice as to what nut in the rag.
Probably.
Well, what if it's dried
Yeah.
up? Like, what if it's dried up? Like, it's, you know,
You're still gonna
it dries up
notice.
fast.
Either way, but we're also
If you throw
going
in the rag and it dries up. It's
we're also going down a different path. This is talking about urine that was in a bottle. So it's like, I just want to know
That's what I'm here
why
for.
it was there, and like, was it clean? Why was it still in your room? What was he then drinking out of it? Like when he went to go put a beverage in it, why did you not go, hey, that's dirty, don't use that? You could have even said it that way, just like, hey, get a different cup or something. I don't know.
Exactly.
That's my thing. I don't know. It raised a lot of questions for me. Pretending to send a guy nudes, literally typing attachment 1:image. Wow, it's been going on for an hour. So she's just trolling this guy, pretending to send an image, and then he's like, oh, it's not loading, you know, it just says that you're sending it, but it's not there. Kind of situation.
That's
I mean,
funny.
that's just kind of shitty.
She's shitty and he's
funny.
dumb.
It's kind of what I feel too. If he's dumb enough to go
Yeah.
through with that, like to believe it for an hour, like he's kind of got it coming. But at
Yeah.
the same time,
Yeah, exactly.
she's kind of an asshole for doing it. But I do think it's.
But again,
funny.
we don't know. Maybe the guy said something before, like, "Hey, bitch, I want to see your tits," you know, being rude or something like that.
True. That's true.
Or
He could-
you know,
he
the
could have
chick
had it
is
coming.
also an asshole. Who knows?
Yeah.
We don't know the whole
Again,
thing.
yeah. Again, there's a lot more detail that could go into this, but I'm going to just assume that in most situations, if he was asking for nudes, like he was probably doing it in a scummy way. More often, there's really not too many good ways of being like, hey, yo, bitch, show me your tits. That is an example of what not to say.
Well, unless it says girlfriend.
Either way, I don't know. Like, in my opinion, like when you're in a
Yeah,
relationship,
still,
they'll kind
don't
of send
talk
it
to
as a
your girl like
surprise from time to time. You shouldn't really go
Or guy.
out of your way and be like, you know, semi-nudes kind of thing. I don't know. I guess
Yeah,
you
I'm not gonna
can.
be
It
like-
depends on your relationship, how
I'm not
long you've
gonna
been together, and the whole thing. There's a lot.
Has drawn first blood.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna text Micah and be like, "Hey, bitch, show me your dick." Like, nah.
I do it though.
He'll. Well, yeah, but let's, respect.
I'm the Jon Snow of college. I know nothing.
I relate.
That's quite a few people in college nowadays. They know absolutely buff kiss, but act like they do.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it definitely does happen. I thought it was pretty clever though. If anything, it was kind of clever.
Yeah, I relate. Cause your boy's in college and is dying on the inside.
Hooked up at Disney World. Checked off the list. Or checked that off the list, rather. So my only concern there is that I really hope it was with someone of age. That is my only parameter for that.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that's yeah. Mine automatically goes to something fucking
Yeah, because
dark.
it's like I kind
Um,
of just in my head when I first read that I'm just like picturing Mickey Mouse and like whoop, whoop, like on a little kid, and I couldn't. I was like, I don't know, but like as long as it's two consenting adults,
Mickey,
right on.
that's not your tail. You know.
Why do you wear gloves?
Where's
Yeah,
Pluto?
just the whole thing.
Why do you want me to go into the men's bathroom with you, Mickey?
Yeah.
Why, Mickey?
So there's a lot going on there, but I definitely hope it was just two consenting adults. But if you did, congrats, you know? I don't know how many places you have on your list, but Disney World, that's pretty cool, you know? Good for you, you got laid at Disney World. I can't say I've ever done that.
Hopefully it was with a Disney princess.
I am masturbating now. Anyone want to see?
Enemy killing spree.
No.
What? No.
Yeah, there's websites and also places you can do that. Go do that. Make a little money.
My favorite thing about this post is
Actually, go on my free
one of the comments, and the comment is
Chatterbait.
someone can already see you. His
Cam
name is
soda.
Jesus. And I love that. Because I think that's a great response.
Oh my god.
This reminds me of the
You
Jesus
just watch it
tattoo
seem
this
like a
guy has on
masturbate.
his forearm, and it looks like it's like Jesus's like other arm nailed to the cross slowly becomes your fist. And someone's like, "That's a cool tattoo," and then the other person commented saying, "Oh, it's cool until you start beating your own knee, and it looks like Jesus is doing it."
It's true.
Pretty
well, then
much.
again, I mean, if Jesus gave you a hand job, it'd probably be the best hand job you've ever had.
Release the demons.
I have been catfishing a woman for the better part of a decade. Never met, just chatted.
Scumbag.
I mean, what do you say? Yeah, he's just kind of shitty.
Yeah, that's just egging on. Never judge.
It's just weird. I don't know why. Just why?
Maybe he just gets.
I don't
off
really
on it,
understand
I don't know.
catfishing somebody in the first place, but catfishing somebody for the better part of a decade. It's a long time.
That's not just wasting her time. It's wasting your time.
To the man in the wheelchair that stole my camouflage jacket. You can hide,
Enemy
but you
killing
can't run.
Nice.
30 seconds remaining.
I hope that
A little
was.
dark
I
humor
hope
there.
that actually happened. Though. I hope somebody in a wheelchair actually stole their camouflage jacket, and that's not just a joke. That was a real life scenario,
Yeah.
because that would be great. This one I really want your guys' opinions on for sure. I divorced my husband because I caught him watching pornography.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
7.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get some, you know, a spouse getting uncomfortable with that, or pissed off that their significant other watches porn, but it's like they're gonna watch porn. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that's just something most people do, to relieve stress. And I mean, there could other things factor in. Like maybe they don't like you and don't want to sleep with you, or maybe I don't know. Maybe they know that you're tired from work or something like that. You don't want to have sex.
Yeah, like
You know what I
I've
mean?
heard a couple of my my married friends that say, yeah, you know, you try to lay some pipe one night and she's just not having it, so you just got to go and you're already hard and you're just like, well, I can't just leave it, so let's go release and everything's good.
I think there just has to be some kind of understanding.
Yeah, just also it's like a lot
Yeah.
of relationships too. It's like the best relationships I've seen. It's if both parties, the man and the woman, can both agree upon like just like because there's that stigma too. It's like if you watch porn or if you like see another handsome man or beautiful woman, you like comment. That starts a little friction, a little fighting there. But the best couples I've seen, people that both agree upon, it's like that's a handsome dude, and then like opposed person's like that is a handsome dude, or vice versa. That's a beautiful woman. Yeah, that is a beautiful woman. Don't be jealous because there are going to be beautiful people out there or more handsome people out there. It's just the way of life. Life is. And same thing with porn. It's like, what if she like? Does she not watch porn? I doubt that.
I know. There's
Like anytime someone's like, I don't masturbate, it's like bullshit.
right, no, exactly. And a lot of the times,
Hey,
I know there are
everyone
people
does
that don't watch porn. There really are people that don't watch porn. But like, most of you probably do. Like most people. And even if you don't watch it
Yeah.
on a regular basis, you've probably watched it like a few times and enjoyed yourself. So, I don't know. Get off the high horse.
Technically, in some movies, that's considered softcore.
Yeah, exactly.
It's another brand of porn.
Yeah, that's true. Even if you read your porn, there's those too. Graphic novels.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
book porn.
Romance novels.
Erotic
Yeah,
novels.
erotic novels. There we go.
Or
That's what I was
just
looking
erotica.
into. That's what I meant. Thank you, Nate. But yeah, just things of that nature.
Problem.
So, I don't really agree with divorcing somebody over that. I mean, I get like ultimately it's
Have a
your
sit
life,
down,
and
talk.
if you really want to divorce somebody, I mean, ultimately that is your choice.
Over
Who am
porn.
I to say that you're in the wrong? But I do think that it is a bit of a knee-jerk reaction to something that I personally feel is not that huge of a deal.
Yeah, if you have an issue, sit
Yeah.
down with your significant
Unless
other
it
and
was
talk.
like-
don't just be like, I want a divorce.
Like dwarven dungeon porn or something. Like if it's something really weird, like maybe.
Or like my
Brazilian
my friend
fart porn.
blurted. Oh yeah, or like midget goat porn.
Yeah, Ninja Goat porn. There's parameters out there. This next one I think is really funny because I happened to find Terry on Whisper. I didn't know he had a Whisper, but I know this is him. I love wearing my butt plug in public.
Jesus.
I'm on to you, Terry.
Oh, fuck you, dude.
Oh, that's great.
You know him too
You
well.
do know there's other Terrys in this world, right?
Well, I'm talking about
You're-
you.
you're our
You're
Terry.
the only Terry I know in person. So,
Oh,
True.
I'm just going to be Terry. But yeah, evidently this person loves wearing their butt
I
plug
know.
in public, which I think is
I know people that do vibrators.
interesting.
Yeah,
I like how innocent.
I've known some chicks that just straight up just like, yeah, I have one right now. It's not on, but I have it. It's like, all right.
What's the closest thing to real life magic in our world? And you can't say having a butt plug in public.
Enemy double kill.
That's already taken. So
Dang it,
Hologram technology.
Chris Angel.
Chris Angel. Nice.
Boom.
Mind freak.
What do you think, Nate? What do you think is the closest thing to real life magic in our world?
David Blaine.
David Blaine's pretty good.
David Blaine is pretty good. Is that your answer, Nate?
Yeah, I guess. I can't really think of like.
Man,
Yeah. Why not? Go with David
I'm
Blaine.
about to get
My boy.
super corny on you
I'm
guys.
gonna go with.
Super cheesy.
All right, go ahead.
Love, man. Love is the closest thing to real
Oh god.
magic. It's beautiful. So there you go. That's my answer.
I think.
That's
I think,
Yeah, with
uh,
that
I think the bonds that we make are stronger than fate, my friend.
Believe
Well
it.
played, Taylor.
Oh yeah, I'd agree with that.
Yeah.
I have to go with my boy Houdini.
Oh, Houdini's straight up beast mode.
He's god tier.
But there are a few other things. Other than being corny and choosing love, I definitely feel that there are a few other things that are magic. One being
15 seconds remaining.
Sean Paul is magic
9, 8,
because he is of another
Dude,
he's
he
of
is.
another
Sean Paul.
world. Aunt Jemima,
What about
Miss
Eldrez,
Magic,
dude?
Eldrez.
How about that Logan Paul guy? Made
She
one
should make a
video and
video
half
on
the
him,
world
dude.
hates him.
I'm not making a Logan Paul video. Alright, I'm making a Logan Paul video, but later.
No,
I'm kidding, I'm not.
you should make an Eldrez video, dude.
I am going to be making an Eldrez video because nobody knows who Eldrez is, and it's time for me to shed light on this. The words of Eldrez are pure bliss, and they are really close to magic, I would say. So that's coming up in the
I mean,
future.
he's the prophet of God.
Absolutely.
That's
Absolutely.
Eldrez.
Let's not spoil too much of it, but let's hype it up quite a bit. So hopefully
Yeah.
that's
No,
good.
no.
Because it is going to be great. And people are like, what the fuck is Eldrez? Trust
Like,
me, you'll
fucking-
like it.
Love that story.
It's honestly amazing. Just to sort of foreshadow a little bit, Eldrez is a man who was hitting on my mom through a dating website, and he wrote some things to my mom that are probably the most. I don't know why she didn't pick it. they're the most amazing things I've ever heard in my entire life, and I'll just leave it at that. And we'll get into that another time. We'll make a whole video about it. And this,
Whole Eldritch video.
And you're so thick. You're like butterscotch food.
if only it was that, it's way more beautiful than that. That's got nothing. But last but not least, this post here. I'm peeing myself as I walk through Target.
Oh, come
What the
on.
fuck?
I mean, what is your like?
I take
up to?
I
Like,
take
what-
I take offense to
Are you
that.
okay?
I grabbed that specifically just because, you know, most people don't know. Dale's here is employed at Target, and I just think that post is great. I just think it's weird, like, go to the
Scum bitch.
bathroom. Is it like a fetish thing, I wonder? Or are they just like... And also, why
I
did they
think
take
it
the time
is.
to go on Whisper and write about it? Like, oh god, I'm pissing myself. I'm
And why
walking
at a
through Target,
Target
I'm
of all
pissing myself.
places?
Let me go and announce it to the world.
That's a Walmart
Like,
thing.
just run to the bath. There's bathrooms in every Target,
Yeah.
right?
Oh, there's one. Well, there's one in the front and then one in the back for us. But yeah, there's one in the front.
There should, yeah. I mean, in most
As soon as you walk
Most grocery
in,
stores have a
you
bathroom.
need to go.
There's no
There-
reason.
there's like no reason to piss yourself while walking through Target, unless it's an accident. But then to just, I don't know.
3-2.
Like if you accidentally peed yourself, I felt like they would have announced that. Like, hey, I accidentally peed myself at Target. That was embarrassing. But no, they're just like, I'm peeing myself while walking through Target.
I just think they don't give a shit.
So that was all of them. I hope you guys enjoyed some of the random cancer that I found on the internet.
Oh yeah, those are great.
Yeah. Boy.
Thanks again for helping me with that business. I do appreciate it. And now a word from our sponsors from Terry here.
Drink soup, yo.
Eat ass.
Perfect.
Skate fast,
Ah.
eat ass. That's what I always say.
And unfortunately,
Goddamn right.
Yeah, they have so much better things, Mike. Why don't you just go after them instead of coming after me?
because it's fun to put you on spot. And unfortunately, Anthony is not here to play us out, so I don't know. One of you guys can play us out. You guys pick. Beautiful.